What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Endgame video, and in this lesson I'm going to show you guys a really cool technique that you can use to calculate if one of your pawns that is marching down the board can become a queen before the enemy king can catch him and capture. So a lot of people, whenever they're first starting out, they essentially calculate this in their head, or maybe if they're online they use the arrows, but they do something like this. All right, it's my turn to move as white. I'm going to move here. The king's going to move here. Then I move one. Okay, do this, and let's see. All right, so it looks like I can queen in time because the black king's going to be here. Okay. All right, so yes, that does work. However, if you're playing a fast game, or maybe you're just under time pressure, you probably don't want to do that. And to be honest, even if you're not under time pressure, you probably still don't want to do that. Lucky for you, there is a quicker and much cooler way. So this is what you do. Wherever your pawn is, take it and draw an arrow to the back rank, the queening rank, where they want to go. Now, with this diagonal arrow, you're going to use this to essentially make a square. So this square is essentially going to surround this diagonal right here. Now you can imagine that this inside is filled with blue as well, but I don't know, I'm just lazy, I don't feel like filling it in. But this is essentially how you create this square. Now why do we care about this square? Because once we have that, this is the rule. If this black king can ever get inside our square, then that means he can catch us and capture us. So it doesn't matter if it's his turn or our turn. If at any point in the game he is inside the square, then we lose. We can't make it to a queen. So in this specific example, if it was black's turn to move, then we lost. He would be able to capture us. If it was white's turn to move, then look at what would happen. It's white's turn to move, and now look at the square. The square has now shrunk by one square, and might as well fill the rest of this in. So now on black's turn, whenever he moves over, he is still not inside the square. So therefore, we could successfully make it to become a queen. And just to play this out, boom, 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 boom. There you go. Now, just to walk you guys through two more examples showing you guys the importance of whose turn it is, I set up two positions which are identical. However, on one position, it's black's turn to move, and on the other position, it's white's turn to move. So in this one, it is black's turn to move. So let's go ahead and calculate if they can catch us. So we're going to go ahead and find our pawn right here, and we're going to go ahead and make our square. So this is the diagonal to the queening rank, and from here, let's just go ahead and start making our square. Make that blue. And all right, so like I said, it is black's turn to move, and what are they going to do? They are going to go in here. In other words, they are going to be inside the square. So that means that we're dead. Even though by looking at this, I mean, at first glance, it looks like we can make it. However, check this out. Black's turn to move. Boom, 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 boom. Now we do make it as a queen. However, at this point in time, black can just capture. So that worked in that situation. Now let's look at it when it's white's turn to move. So again, I'm not going to draw the square out this time, but here it is. Now white's turn to move. They're going to go up here, and now check it out. This square has now shrunk considerably. So this is the square now, and of course, no matter what black does, moves here, move here, moves here, move here, he can't capture us. So again, that is called the square of the pawn, and it isn't just useful for saying, okay, can the king get there in time? I'm too lazy to calculate it. It's actually useful because if you're playing the endgame with a minor piece, you may want to decide where you want your king to go and where you want your minor piece to go. Sometimes if you have a minor piece, you may want to send it up here to actually block the pawn from queening, and then your king can do other stuff. So it's useful to know really quickly which pieces should go where, and even if it's worth moving your king up to try to capture the pawn. So again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.